Welcome to Friday the 16th of May. We're at the end of the week. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with. This week, let's look. We're way up on that. We gotta close that out. I went long there yesterday, and that's too big a retracement. I think we're coming back into here. I went there last night. Should have got up a little earlier. Could have been out of that trade a little sooner. There's a reverse here. Market structure shift here. Trade back into it here. Another little market structure shift here. Trade back into it here. So there's multiple opportunities I could have got out on that. But I just got up, so I was looking for this high here. We'll wait and see if we can catch another run up there later. All right. Let's start with the hourly here, or the daily, see where we're at. So the idea, if we start off the week, that Monday was way back here. If we close above here, look for a run higher. That's what we were talking about during the week. Well, we did run higher. We did get above that level. If we gap higher and take out the high and close with the low, we stay inside the premium box. So we didn't get anywhere down here. Close above the high, look for the box to provide support for higher. And we went higher. All that stuff was true. We did not get down into this level down here last week. We capped higher this week and continued to reach for higher objectives. So if this is Monday and we pull a fib tool, we're assuming that this is the high yesterday, that we aren't going to make that any more highs this week. That's an assumption. So we don't know if we're going to keep going higher yet. If this is a TGIF Friday, we're looking for a return back into 302 to 186. If this high stays intact, we're looking for somewhere around here for the week, the day to close out. So 302 to 186. Put that little thing as a box there. So just running out yesterday's low. And we'll call that, we'll put it in the big black box here. The border, put it kind of a chunky box here. That's the big box we'll descend down into. We're looking for just taking out yesterday's low, if that's our objective. You don't, we could even leave this as an inside trade day. You know, we don't take out the high, we don't take out the low, we just kind of hang around in here today. That's from a daily perspective. Let's work our way back 4 hours. Other than this breaker here, traded up to it, came back into it. If we're going to continue to push higher and take these highs, I want to see 419 hold the price here. 419.25. Keep going higher. On the hourly level, we went above it, now we're below it. So you're kind of stuck in here. You hit rejection block. It's getting tough here now. So if we use this candle or bounce off this premium here and roll over and come back down again, we'll get into the midnight open range and the midnight open candle. And we'll see if we get back into this immediate rebalance here and see if we start cutting through that equilibrium box. So this swing here, this is pretty much equilibrium. So if we use this to go lower, look for a run in the discount area, and then we're getting back into that. The box down here, which is our TGIF. Make sure I mark that as big TGIF. F, and we'll make it big bold letters. We'll get it up here so we remember it. Just want to see something here. Yes. Thought as much. Okay, so 25%, that shows weakness. Okay, that's good. Right on the money, right on 25% of that wick. That gives us weakness there. So I'm looking for this to start coming lower now. Use this candle here, this imbalance, this busy. So that inversion, I want to see that hold price now. We shouldn't see that run back up above the mean threshold of this candle. So here and here are my upside levels. I wouldn't want to see it get past equilibrium of that and then start coming lower. How's that? So I'm looking for any chance to a reversal on the lower levels now. 15-minute, we have a up here, we've got here, and as soon as we get a market structure shift here, I want to see a break below this level. Come back and use this level that it's in right now to go lower. We're already through this immediate rebalance, closed up above it, and now we've extended the range. We're looking down here next. So I think that's where the carrot's coming. After we reach here, I want to see it come back down. And notice my coffee's way over there. Computer's over there. Coffee's way over there. And it's not even in swinging distance, so. Let's get down to a 5 minute. Market structure here. We traded below it, come back into it, extended the range. That's all looking good. Come back into this one now. I don't want to see us get back above here. Otherwise, we're looking for this little imbalance at 21,486. I don't want to see that. Obviously, that get taken out. What's this level here? That's 5 minute. One minute. If we do run that out, the halfway of this wick, you don't want to see that get taken. Otherwise, the potential is to run higher into this daily imbalance above us. We stick to the daily again. This is all in balance in here. So if we do make a run up higher, and we do take out that high, get this TGIF, we might have to adjust the TGIF if this high gets taken and we come back into this level one more time. Or if we keep driving higher, we take out those highs and keep driving higher, then forget TGIF for now. We could just see the rest of this week start filling in, because we have lots and lots of gaps above us here, which would be awesome if those are the upside objectives. So that's only if this holds here. So don't marry the idea. Just stay in price action and we'll see where she ends up today. So if that holds, look for here. If we just keep marching higher, because Thursday's typically a reverse day and it hasn't. And let me just check my magic numbers here. Today, oh yeah, I guess today's a potential swing day. Today's the we could be making new highs today. We could pop up above this high, make a new high, and then start to retrace. No, today, yes, today would be. So if Monday or Tuesday next week, That would have to be this. We'd have to swing below this low here, end it here, and then drive up for the rest of the week. Like this would turn into a bear candle today. Settle to a new low below here. That'll be a Tibbs day. So if this does reverse today, it ends up here and just takes out that low. That'll be a nice little Tibbs day. We could get right back to this candle's high. Wick through, come back in, spend the rest of the day in there, and not make a new high. I'm not going to marry that idea, but from a Tibbs perspective, it's a swing day. Swing day. Okay, let's get back here. I don't want to. Let's look at ES. Keep moving in there. Hourly, you got to get back below here. You've ran above this level, came back into it, went higher. You're finding support at this level here, and this still looks like it wants to go higher. An hourly perspective, 5 minutes has to break, or 15 minutes has to break this level to come back down into this discount box. We've already broken that level here on the 1 minute, 5 minute, sorry, 1 minute. Next structure break here, return to it. Next structure break here, return to it. So you want to see that roll over and keep coming lower now. Take out this one. Then we're aiming for down here. So I'm looking for this little box right here. See if that holds. You got equal highs for Dow Jones. Well, if this holds, Dow Jones may make another run for its highs. If we close below here, look for another opportunity to run back to this old high or this little inversion below us here. If they all three get in sync to go lower, you got to see Dow Jones take out that fair value gap here. Natural gas still coming into that box. The potential is for it to come all the way down into here. And then if we lose that, then we're looking for down here at 1555. I want to see this level freeze up here now and start running higher and take out these highs. We're in this level right now. We're back to 854 all the way down to 851, which is where we've hit, reacted. Now I want to see if we can get up above that level. Real estate, we finally got above that level. The composite is just taking out the highs here, which is good. Natural gas, look for natural gas to get down into 312 and see if they re-engage this gap below you here. It's got to get through 312 on a close though. No, I guess you could wick through there. Let's just put this as the next downside objective. A few days away yet. Ooh, gold had a nice little change up. I'll have to come see that in a second. Forget class. Let's quick few minutes to rip through these here. So we've hit our downside objective. Body's respecting it. We've traded back above this level here. Immediate rebalance. Now I'm looking for us to get through this level here. We swept those lows. That's a nice little sweep. So I want to see how we can get back through this level here now. Get above that, come back, use this candle as a high, run for these equal highs, and then start pushing for these little imbalances above us here. That's on wheat. So looking higher for wheat. If we get through this mean threshold, if we just come back up here and bounce off, we're looking for a retest of this area right here. Soybeans, finally we hit the high we were looking for. We nailed that high. We were gunning for it, hit it, and we've had a nice retracement off of it now. I'm going to trace below here and use this whole imbalance to push for these lows now. And we're still looking for this level down below us. So far, it's getting us there. We've traded down below this market structure, trade back into that level perfectly. Swept through here, closed below that level. Coming back inside this candle to use it for support, to keep coming lower. Look for this level and then get back into the sticks here. Coffee reacted off that high. So we hit that level we're looking for. Roll over, traded through it, take this low side. We're through the mean threshold once. We're starting to trade through it again, so relative equal lows. We're going to take those out and see if we use this level to continue pushing lower. So I'd be looking for something like this now. Trade back into it, keep pushing lower. Running for sell side this time. Live cattle, didn't quite get there yet. Got this reverse structure break. We come back into here, look for lower prices. Running back to these old highs in this imbalance here. Cocoa finally broke through the level and finally hit this level here, ran through it. Look at that level. Look at that perfect little tap off of that for continuation. If you're watching Cocoa clearly and you would have saw this and caught that little box right there, you would have had a nice little 4-hour run higher. And that's nice. Game that corn hit the level we were looking for. We nailed that. And now we're looking for a return back up into this level here. So I could freeze right there. Right at the main threshold of this candle. So if this turns into a wick and keeps coming lower, great. Otherwise, I want to see that reach back up into that box above us again. And the little piggies. I want to see them get above 165. Yeah, I want to see that get above that till they take these highs and come back and use this imbalance here as support to go higher. Crude oil. I'm not sure in crude oil. We're at this mean threshold of this candle now, so we've got some consolidation. We've had a little pop up back into this order block. So I'm looking for maybe 50% of that wick, which is what we've hit already. So I want to see if we can continue to drive through that on the lower time frames to support the idea of these two relative equal highs getting taken out. You do not want to see that little fair value gap down here on the hourly, which it's returned back into. You just want to see it keep going higher. Return back into this 1 minute discount array. So we've got to close back above 62.10 for me to go higher. If we close below here, we're between here and here right now. We've had a nice reaction down here. So you don't want to see it start creeping back into this wick. You want to see it start accelerating out of here now. And take out this candle and that imbalance to the upside, and then look for those equal highs above you. So gold. So I think it was Ali was looking for this run yesterday. We gave him to here and here. And then if you continue to watch it, Ali found support above here, ran to the next objective perfectly, traded back below it, trades back into it. This candle's mean threshold, and then continues to go lower, takes this candle out, takes out a next candle, and you go, I just wait for the last one it takes out, which is right here, trades back into it right there, continues to go lower. Now we look to see this level get taken. It does on a close, and now you look for this whole level right here to hold price, and it comes back inside it, holds it, no body gets above it, and then we continue to go lower. Take that candle out on the downside, you come back inside it, find support, continue to push lower. And if your discount array is down here, initially that's the first area you're looking for return. You hit that, went straight through that level, and you think to yourself, I don't want to see the mean threshold give way, otherwise we're heading for the lower prices here. Sure enough, it blasts right through it and then continues to take the discount box 1. And now I want to see if we use this level, the breaker, to continue to come lower. Take this out, and then you're reaching for down here. If we close above that again, look for your run inside this range. So you want to see this break through consequent encroachment of this. Fill this in, so it's like a graded response, right? If you want to see this support off of here, there's your institutional order flow entry drill. You want to see that keep coming lower now. You're right back inside that one, so you want to see this drop into here. If it does not, if it continues to start climbing higher, look for lower time frames to support a run back into this level of 50-62% using your take profit model 1 as a return on profit. Because if you're on the wrong side of this and it rolls over and comes back down again, then at least 50%, 62% pulling your stop loss up if it turns against you. Inside that level, what a freaking mess that is. Not a fun one to bounce off of. I really don't have much for you here. Yeah, I got nothing for you in this one. That's right on the money there. You talk about a precise level. I'm looking right over here. I'm looking at this, and then I look at this little fella right in here, and look where it came to. Right inside there. They never forget those little tiny, you think that they're insignificant. They're not. They're not. Make sure you keep the charts spread apart here so you can find these little imbalances, because they will come back and visit them. They will visit them. I got one more minute here. Let me get through some of these. Peto's still flat. God, look at those guys. I just cringe when I keep seeing that. I missed that one. We knew that was going to go higher too. Did you see that? My coffee cup was creeping over here. Not good. See if DAX holds at the top of this here. Or comes back just to rebalance this liquidity void. Just tap it and then start to go back higher. You want to see this hold price, just to start going higher. If we get through that, then we're coming lower. So that'd be like liquidity void to liquidity void here. We use this as support to go lower. Take this out. I'm looking for all these banks to start making new highs, start to really drive up. And they're all doing good. You're in those, Gary. Congrats. We're both doing well on that one. Bond market recovering nicely. Break the high on a close. Come back, use the high as support. Continue going higher. I like it. Little Disney playing around at a 112 level. I don't know what Craig's got for that, but I got nothing right now. I'm flat on Disney. So we're looking for the dollar to come back, use this level for support and keep coming lower. So these can all rebound. Otherwise, if American dollar starts to climb higher, get back into this mean threshold of this bullish order block here, look for a run on these lows. Aussie dollar, not fun to be trading that. Neither is euro. You want to see this come back into this level right here. This SIBI. Now inversion, come back in, find some support at this and start running up deeper into this range, 50, 62%. It's probably greater than 50% already. You'll see if this level holds. If it closes below it, look for the lows and look for a run on all this liquidity down here again. This is still holding sideways. Has not started the kicker on that leg yet. We got to get back above here. These are all, if you're Canadian, these are all awesome dividend yield, double-digit dividend yields, all of them. All right. Let's get back to business here. We quickly ran out the liquidity here at 8:30. Let's put our 8:30 candle on here. Oop, where's our 8:30? Put Abs' six-pack in here. There's Abs' six-pack. Get our six-pack of Abs. And then we'll get our 4 a.m. candle. And then we get all the rest of that stuff. We did that before I went to bed, so find support off of here. I like that. Let's say good morning to everybody here this morning. Who's with us today? Abs, good morning. You're the first one in this morning, Abs. You're up bright and early. Getting to it for a Friday, eh? Good for you. Good morning, good morning. Hans, Ricardo, good morning, good morning. Shepard, hope you're feeling well this morning, buddy. Hope your aches and pains are greatly reduced this morning, my friend. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Ollie, good morning. Campione, Ali, did you enjoy your gold run? Thanks for the gold projection tips. You're welcome. I hope you nailed it yesterday. I was watching that go up. I was like, oh, I hope Ali just killed it yesterday. We currently have ES taking yesterday's daily high on NQ, not managed to do so alongside an open gap lower. I'm bearish at the open, smooth lows. Yep, I'm looking for that little box way down yonder. TGIF, I think that holds. We could get that nice little run low. So there's the bounce off that level. I like that. Support off this level. You're supporting here. Just want to see that continue coming lower. Now, if you did manage to catch that this morning off 930, whilst I was babbling away over here, you have a nice little run. Sticking it all the way down to 381. Take to the midnight open at midnight on Wednesday. Look for that as your downside objective. Yep. Caught both objectives. Thanks. Oh, excellent. Good for you. 928 candle. Wowzer. Good morning, Derek. Yeah, that's a big rip through. Hey, just want to take out the liquidity here. All these people are looking for this to go long or short. They quickly came back, took them out, and then went shorter. Don't forget, you haven't had an opportunity here to get in. You haven't had an opportunity here to get in. This one here, again, it retapped this, but you also drilled through. Where's the first SIBI you see over here? Right here. See it? No SIBIs. But right here is the first SIBI. Draw it out. And this will reinforce what I tell you about trading through it, back into it, trading through it, back into it. Keep coming lower. Look at this, but also look at this, the first one you see over here. Because if it doesn't get hit here, and there is one there, chances are it's hit off of here and started going lower. This immediate rebalance, look at that. They're all sitting inside that little tiny immediate rebalance. There's also a little tiny one right here. If you stretch it out, you see it sitting right there. And they're all banging inside it right here. Precision level. Remember, we have not had a chance to fill those, so we can come back and take them. We've got, there's your first 931 and beyond. So it's 936, first presentation for value gap. Look for potential for run up into these levels here. I don't want to see that level get taken on the upside, obviously. Now you've got a low taken and you have a reversal. You want to see if this level here gets taken on the upside, bullish candle, and you want to see if that closes above that. If it does, look for this premium box all the way inside this guy here, and there's your ultimate one up there. So you do not want to see it get above 474. Didn't get to see your stream till the afternoon yesterday. No Hadi till Tuesday. Hope he enjoys his time. Oh, I hope he does. I like to see him get away from the charts for a while and just enjoy his family. Hadi's a family man. He loves and appreciates his wife and his kid. I think that's awesome. You can't spend your whole life in these charts, you guys. You got to spend some time with family. The important things are not these candles. They're not. Family, in the end, family is the most important thing. And sometimes it's going to take big health issues or the loss of someone dear to you before you realize that. But really, or as you get older, you'll get longer in the tooth, and you won't tolerate stupidity anymore. And people just wasting away. As I put my coffee cup back up on the table. Yeah, family's more important. Spend your time there. So that's why I'm going to take some time off and enjoy my family, enjoy my girl. So I'm all for it, Hadi. If you're happen to listen to today's show, good for you, man. Enjoy your family. So we didn't get back up into the higher range. We froze right on that little box again. That 6 a.m. candle. Abs' six-pack. His rock hard six-pack. And we bounced off of it. Now look for the next price leg lower. So this could be quite the little leg lower now. That brings us right down into the top of this here. Right down to Tuesday's midnight open range as a downside objective right here. I'll put that little caret down there. I heard the president signed an executive order that there can be no more red daily candles. Those executive orders with a Sharpie, like, that's hilarious. Tulum, the great green, or the green wave. No spilling tea, I know. That's why I've got it in a little sippy cup with a lid on it. And believe it or not, I only put half of a cup in there. So it's got a pretty strong lid, and it's got that little sippy cup edge on it. So and it's way over there. So even if I knock it over, and the computer's way over on this side now, I've got my knee keep banging into it, but at least if I knock it off, it goes that way, it's not going to do anything. No damage. Except there's a power bar right underneath there. So I'll probably fry my power bar and lose all the power. Here's me evaluating the worst case scenario instead of just leaving my damn coffee cup outside. I'm almost done it anyway. Peter, good morning, my friend. Good morning, good morning. I hope you're well. I'm going into the weekend. Watch this level, and again, we still have not reached that up there yet. I wouldn't be surprised if 10 o'clock comes up and runs this out one more time. Traded above it right there. So watch this level here now. You've got to change in direction here. Doing well. Hope you as well. I am. I'm excited. I'm excited. I got this upcoming trip's going to be a well-needed rest. Oh, you're going to tempt me down to the 15-second chart. Abs. What a smooth talker. Hey, that abs guy. Yes, indeed, my friend. Good eye. Box to box right there. That's all you need in a 15-second box to box. Now let's see if we can get above here. And we're up there. Come back inside. Find some support right here. Start going higher. Take out that high. So if you're looking for a run inside this range here, you're looking for 70%, whatever the premium box. You hit above it. Now you expect to see that go higher. If it closes back below it again, then you want to see us come back into this range, and you're just going box to box. This is the bull trap. We hit the mean threshold. You want to see it close above the mean threshold as well next, and it doesn't. It just hits it. So prepare yourself. You want to see it get back above there. So we're above here, below. Yeah, we went below it, and now we're closing on it. So you want to see that. If we're holding this and we're coming back below here, you want to see the skip below this little swing level and get down into that little box below you. If it continues to go higher, you want to see it close above here, take that high out, and find some support here to run these equal highs out to get back into the bigger box above you. So I see a 459. Oh, and it puts us right on that money there too. 459. Check your 5-minute chart, you guys. I won't give it to you right now, but 459. Tell me where 459 lines up with. And tell me what you guys see in there. So even on a 15-second chart, this is choppy. The level we're looking for, it's just banging around on it. So one of those, you don't even want to see that mashing around here. You want to see clean price action. Hit it and low and go lower, or hit it and go higher. So see how we've ran through it here, ran through here, ran through it here, and now you're back through this level. So you want to see this get closed below. Watch how many times you can bounce back and forth inside that, taking out the high and the low. That's sloppy price action. Wait for something cleaner. You're the market tamer. You could probably do a 1-second chart. That would be some serious stress. What the hell? Let's play with it. Let's have some fun here this morning. 1-second chart. Are you ready? Let's do it. Find support here, right there. I'll go higher. Come back up in here, find support. Come lower. Shit, you gotta be quick here. Find support off the order block here. Go higher. Come back, find support off of this. If it runs through there, it's on the downside, then it comes back up into it, goes down lower into the discount box, and she's racing back up to the premium box up high. Can we get through the premium box in 1 second, a couple of seconds? Back into this order block. Do we have a price here? Do we get below it or on it? We're on it. Now we get below it. We're back into it. Let's go lower. Now you're going lower. Now you want to see it come back through here. Find some support. Oh, it runs back down again. It came back up inside here and went lower. Yeah, it's moving a little too quick for me. I can see where it's hitting. but I just can't get to it fast enough. Okay, now you want to see this, get some support above here and start moving higher. You want this hold its price. You don't want it to go any lower than that. If it goes lower than that, we're looking for this box down here. There we are. And we're with this box down here. Now I want to see if this box holds. If it holds, then we're looking for this one to run. It's going to take out the high. If it doesn't take out the high, then it's coming back down. It's a bear trap. It's a bull trap. And we're looking for this one running down here. Take out the low. And then we'll come back into this level, find support, and come back to lower. Come on, come on, come on, come lower. If it takes out this high here, I'll find support. We're looking for a runner back up to this premium level up here. And it takes the high, and it's back into this level. Shit balls, that's too much for me, Abs. Sorry, buddy. Whew. Now there's some practice for you. I'm gonna have a coffee, making my palms sweat there, Abs. Oh, that's funny. Let's just chill out in the 15-second chart. Let's slow everything down. Get real, you guys. Let's get back to a 15-second chart where we can think. You're gonna blow my aneurysm, Abs. Put me on a 1-second chart. My head's just gonna boop. You hear a little pop, and that'll be it. Show will be over. On a 5-minute fair value gap. Yes, you got it, Hans. That's the 5-minute run right here. So I'm looking for a retest at this level right here. So that will put you up to this box right here. So I'm looking for a retest up to here and see if all of that, we do not get higher than that. So it's a retest of the premium box. And I want to see us hold here, a portion of this hold. Wicks can get up into here, yeah, as long as the body stays below this level. Ideally, you want to see it tap it and just come lower. Even just inside here is fine by me. I'll even take a 52 level, like just to swing up above those highs at 52, tag that level. Abs is trying to get Darren's blood pressure up. Yeah, that's staying in there. That's staying on the horse. No, that's a fast moving horse. And now for a cool down, the 15-second chart. Most traders stress on the 1-minute chart. We just hit the 1-minute bearish order block. Yeah, as you can see, even in the 15-second chart, I'm not seeing anything, so I'm definitely not going to see anything on a 1-minute chart either. So yeah, it's just Slopsville. Keep an eye on that level we had there on the 15-second chart. That low right there, 58 to 52. 58 to 52. Let's put it right here. See how much more relaxing this is, this 15-second chart? Like, man, you could go make a coffee in here. It's so slow. Workout there on the 1-second chart. Give yourself a workout in there, and then come to a 15-second chart. That's wind sprints on a marathon runner. Okay. The danger is gone. The fluids are drunk. The fluids are drunk. So, 10 o'clock. Could we run this level out at 10 o'clock quickly and then continue running lower? Yeah, we got some liquidity up there. There's a nice little pool. A nice little box we'd like to aim for to get some support off of. We'll see what we get. Oh yeah, you go get me all worked up, Abs, and then he leaves. He leaves me all hot and sweaty here, and then leaves. Okay, there's the premium in here. So get through here. We've got last 4 minutes left. I want to see these highs get taken out. We closed above, come back inside, find support, push higher. It's incredibly funny here. NQ and ES weren't on the same track as I mentioned yesterday in the Telegram. They may be coming back together today. Yeah, I want to see them all getting back in sync here. I want to see that Dow Jones take out its highs here. Just want to see about that. If it doesn't, if this Dow Jones, and we're on the 1 hour here, if this Dow Jones doesn't take those highs out, look at the pool of liquidity we're looking for it to run on next week. Like if we close below this level here and take out this discount box and see how we've already ran through it once completely, and we've even ran the lows out. So I want to see a body close below here and use this level as support to come lower into this discount box. So you want to see a structure break in here on the hourly in Dow Jones. Otherwise, I want to see one more little sweep up here. This would be nice to see this pop up here for lunchtime. Just give that a little, take that out before the week continues to drop back down into that TGIF Friday. How's oil doing? We're finding support in here. I want to see oil get down to, I can't, this just choppy here. I don't see anything major here. We want to see this get back above here, didn't we? We want to see that hold price. So it did. It held price right there. We mentioned that last hour. So we wanted to see it get to here. It is. And we were getting a nice reaction off of that. So yeah, you want to see that go higher from here. I don't want to see this low get taken out again down here. We're above this level. We've taken out this right here, traded back into it here. Run above, you want to see it run above here. If you're inside this range, there's the premium box. You hit the premium box, discount to premium. You hit it here, perfectly there. Now you want to see it close above that level. This one here, come back, use this for support and start pushing higher. Get above here. You don't want this to turn into a bull trap and freeze on that, turn around and come back lower right in the mean threshold of this candle. So you want to see this close above here, and we're not getting a close above there yet. So that's my stick or no stick. That'll be bull trap. If it rolls over, takes this out, then I will get a continuation down lower. We're retesting this down here, and you don't want to see that down there. 50% of that wick. There's 10 o'clock. Not running up there. Running liquidity down here. Oh. Got to be prepared to change your plan, man. We've come back, retested this. We did not want to go lower. This is a retest at the low. If this reverses now, gives you the impression that we want to keep going lower, and then runs back and takes this lot out here. $10 straight down. So that's where it wants to go for the day. Reverse, come back, take this out, then come down, take this. You got me. I was pretty sure I'd like to see that get taken out first and go lower. This displacement down. Do we have news today? I haven't even looked to see. Do we have news today? Yes. Okay. Well, there is news. So notice the news, the first direction it gives you, boom, straight down. You didn't even get a wick. It was straight down. So if we did not take out the lows here, if we get a revisit of this, look for a reversal for continuation on the downside. I would still want to see this get taken out. I don't think they're going to leave this and that little area that we had up there untouched. So, and it's too choppy for me to play with, so I'm not touching it until we get something clean. As Hadi would say, I'll wait for a market structure shift and catch this old one down here. So I'd like to see this break through here on a close, come back and use this as support to come lower. This breaker, I want to see that breaker get used to go lower, or a market structure shift above the high. So get through here on a close. We've swept all this lot out. And now let's pair it up with these guys here in our little box we're looking for right there. That's the pivot point for me. If we get above that, then I'm looking for continuation way up inside this premium box. And possibly a revisit of this 830 open here. If you get back through that 830, get above it, come back, tap it, then look for a run higher. We're above it now. We're back inside it. Again, looking for higher prices. If you want to go on that, the best one is right there, because if you're wrong and it comes back to it, you can get yourself out before your stop loss gets taken. But there's 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels, 3 different entry points. One, 2, 3. So you got the first one. You want to see 25% of that show weakness or strength. It'll hold right there. Won't even get back to 50% and keep pushing higher. So you want to see this level right there hold and not come back through. If it does, that's the next level there. Then your line in the sand is here, and then your ultimate entry is right down there. If you're wrong, you can get back to it. So we'll just, you don't want to trade this, but let's just watch it right now. So there's entry number 2. So we're just going to pretend here, just watch, because this is a high resistance. So don't even bother trading this, but I like the idea of 1, 2, and 3, and then the 4th level down here. Or sorry, the 3rd level down here. So there's 2 of them hit. Didn't quite get 75. Now you want to see this accelerate through here. With all its chop, you can come back to here, into here, and get up on top of that candle. You're already through the mean threshold of it. There's the high taken. So if you're in here, you pay yourself at this point because it's the first one, move to break even. So if you're entered in on that one there, you're moving to break even, pay yourself there because it's high resistance. If you aim for multiple PD arrays, too many PD arrays above you, and you wonder why your trade didn't pan out, because you overshot. Pay yourself at the next high, and move your stop loss accordingly to protect it. Because if this rips back against you, now that it's swept those highs out, you're like, damn, I could have paid myself. And even from this entry point here at 423, you're already up 20 handles right there. See how quickly that comes back against you? Why do you pay yourself at these levels? Because they're important. You're in high resistance. You better be paying yourself on the way up. See how it's come back all the way back and would have taken you out now, and you denied yourself that opportunity to make at least 20 handles off that. And now we've got a reverse through here. We've swept the highs. Now it's traded back through that level. Now we want to see if it closes below here now. So there's your opportunity to catch our little run. Not that you would actually trade that because we were just pretending, but that one panned out. Now we're through that level. And if your stop loss was sitting here, look at the squeeze you're going to get. See how we've traded through that level there? Now if it comes all the way back into here, taps it, you take your stop, you'd be chasing that sucker all the way up, and then bang, I'm out. Right there, you break even. You see that? There's your fail safe. You traded below it. You were like, oh, I just want to see it come back into it now so I can get my trade off at break even before it takes my stop loss. Now you want to see this level, whole level right here, hold price as it comes back down and takes out these lows. If it runs back through that level again, it goes higher, then you will want to see it take this high and continue pushing to that box we have above us here. There's a premium box right here. Discount box, premium box. Watch right here. If we close above that 432. I'd like to see that roll over and come down now. It's not, it's above here. Mean threshold. You've no opportunity to get in here. No opportunity to get in here. See those two? They were denied. We have some intention to get up there, right? Immediate rebalance over here. Watch this one. And then if we rip through that one, look all the way back here. You want to see that hold and go higher. If it doesn't, look for this one. Consolidation. Choppy. Don't want to play in that. That's not clean price action, right? Though it's definitely in the cards for TGF, I don't think that's going to happen now that it has gone low this morning. I think it waves and leaves that station. News, Michigan's consumer just hit. Oh yeah, you of Michigan, always a party killer. It's scary. We also have no day opening gap under us. I just see there's, you look at the weekly, there's so many weekly spots above us. Like this, look at this weekly chart here. Weekly objective right above us. We have a premium weekly above us right here. And we have this premium. So we have overlapping ones here, right? So we're still, and we're just hit that, I think this is the daily volume imbalance right here. We've hit that. But this weekly objectives are so, there's, for me, there's that consequent encroachment of that weekly is still a big draw for me. But we may not get that this week. We may just end up in that TGIF box down in here before going higher next week. Like we may just have a small pullback this week. But if this is a driver, if this turns around, takes out those lower time frame support levels for a run higher, we're looking for, I'd be looking for at least consequent encroachment of this weekly level, which is sitting right here at 66.26. And you may go, it's not going to go there, but bull, bull, bull. We have yet, this candle is my Tibbs candle, and that Tibbs candle should make a high, a swing point, high or low. And right now we're in the middle of the range. So I'm expecting to see a blowout high or a run down into TGIF Friday, which is going to take out yesterday's low. That will create the swing point for further upside next week. Or if this is the swing point right off of that balance, I want to see this take out the low, come back inside, continue coming lower. We'd have to get through here on the daily chart for me to start going, okay, we're back into a bearishness. Otherwise, we're still bullish. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking at there. And then you look at this cheese grater and you go, do you want to participate in that? You must be able to recognize situations where if you're desperate to get in a trade, you have to understand or start analyzing the psychology of your trading. You're gambling if you think you're going to find something of deliciousness inside here that you're going to trade off of. Like, that's craziness. 5-minute chart, 1-minute chart, 15-second chart. That's just garbage. Wait for your macro to begin. There's that discount box right here. We trade below it. Come back into it right here. I don't want to see us come up. And that can trade all the way back into that first presentation fair value gap you see right here, all the way inside here. So cutting through all this garbage. Look at that big box there, right? That big box of consolidation. What a perfect place for it to run liquidity out and then run lower. So this may be a 11 o'clock run on this to get back into that box and use that box as support to come lower. Right? Let me close my door here. I don't know why they have to have it on speakerphone while they're walking around. So you can just have the phone to your ear. Does that make sense? Like right now, you just got to look at this and go, get excited about this. Just say, that's fine. I just want to see a displacement. As soon as you see a displacement, like a run higher to clear out liquidity, when our bias is to return back into a TGIF Friday, for us to get back down into this big box here, for us to get back down into there, if that high is going to hold, then TGI Friday should put us back down inside here. So if we get a mucking around in here, as long as we don't break that level on the upside, that one and that one, they're overlapping. I don't want to see it get above there. So 10, 11 o'clock can get up in here. We're already past 10, so we're in the consolidation. So you're just waiting. You got to wait. Go over and find something. Keep your eyes on that and go play in another chart. See if you can find something in another chart.
No. No. Where do we go? We went to pizza. You got they're very here. Oh, that's insane.
Have a good day. Ah, my goodness. All right. Did it move? Did we get some action out of that? No. Surprise, surprise. Nothing yet. Got nothing yet for you, Derek. What else can we play in here? Ali, what's gold looking like? Are we getting some action in gold, maybe? Oil. Yuck. So we did see it come lower. Traded above it, then went gap down below it. Traded back into it. Went lower. Crappy price actions because you want to see that hit here and then start leaving, right? Bear trap or bull trap right here. We did not get a body above that level. So it rolled over and you think, I don't want to see it break that level. It gapped down. You're like, I'm on the wrong side of this. Comes back up. Take your trade off for your long, which is what we just talked about on the way down. You want to go long. Ideal one is right here. So if your stop loss is sitting here and you want to see it run back up into the premium, let's say, and you see that go here and you go, if it gaps or trades below here on a close, I'm on the wrong side. It literally opens on it. So you're like, ugh, I'm definitely on the wrong side. If it comes back in here, take that trade off, take that trade off and that trade. You had all three opportunities right here in that wick to take that trade off. And then all of a sudden it rolled over, took this side out and you go, if it takes that side out, my stop loss would be here, came right through and took you out. Then finally came back in here and went lower. So sloppy price action. Gold. Right back into the discount box. Love it, love it. Now I want to see if this level, now we've got this one's completely filled. Notice this little box down here. Hasn't been hit yet. And we're back inside the breaker. So I want to see if this breaker now holds price and come back lower. We could get a run to here. But I would like to see nothing more than there. I'd like to see a bounce off of that, come lower. That's the last up close piece. If this rolls over and keeps coming lower, wait for the mean threshold of this to get taken again on a close, come back into it, take that one out at 31.60, then aim for here. Then it's a wait and see game. Wait and see. Now. All right. This is what we've been waiting for. Up inside here. 5-minute box we talked about over here. Regular trading hour gap would put us right up to here. Hans, are you all over this? Are you jumping inside this? 467 puts us right inside the box we're talking about here. I don't want it to go that quite so high, so there's that little box we looked for. We've run the liquidity out here for 10.19. Now let's go. Let's start bringing this back down here and taking all this stuff out. Watch the reversal here. So for me, I want to see this whole downside get taken out. So that for me would be a Tibbs, or not a Tibbs, a cam 1, 2, and 3. Your cam 3 would be up to Cam 3 would even put you at here at 422, and that puts us right back inside that little gap right there. This would be right in there, so they're both in the same, roughly in the same place here. So cam 1, 2, and 3 are relatively close inside that. If we break this on a nice displacement candle down and we come back up, cam 1, cam 2, and 3 are sitting inside this guy right here. If that candle holds. And I want to see some serious return coming right here down, tearing through here now. Watch that level there. Let's go, start ripping. Let's get a nice little displacement through here now. Traded below it. I like it. There's your reverse right off of the area we're looking for. Let's see if we can get back down through the premium discount box here. This is good. I want to see acceleration here through all this. We've done all that work in here. We want to see this really accelerate through here now. No, you don't see pull. Well, I guess we'd see a pullback. Give me a little kiss in here, right there. Now you can see that come lower. Right there. Nice kiss. Come on, let's go. Down you go. Where's our carrot? We need a little motivation. Come get you some carrot. Mama. Anything up inside here? All this is good for a continuation. Mama. Stay on your rules. Follow your rules. This is chopping. Not the kind of reaction you want to see it just come back up in here, tap it, and go. This whole pulling back up here again gives me the impression that we want to go another price leg higher. And that would put you way up here. So I don't want to see this level here get taken to the upside at 449. That's why you got to wait for market structure shift. You don't have clean price action. It's already not acting the way you want it to act. You want to see it pop through here, tap that, and leave with intention, not start working its way back up again. So these candles, the way they're acting, you should be looking at those and going, is this doing what I wanted it to do? If it's not, then either get out of your trade because it's not acting quick enough, or realize that you're in higher resistance and it's just sloppy price action. There's no intentions of going anywhere quickly right now. So there's your line in the sand. You don't want to, if it starts to close above that and your stop loss is sitting here, like even that little pop up above that, I don't even like that. Like tap it and go, not put a wake up in there. But we're back inside that 5 minute yet again. So you can see how it's not going where we wanted it to go. It's starting to pull back and it's starting to dig into this one more than it's supposed to, than it should. And now we've just closed above it. Now we're tapping it. Now we're looking for higher prices. So now your whole idea of that thing going long, you're on the wrong, or short, you're off that idea right now. There's your next objective. And then run higher. And then where's my next objective after that? Is this little high right here. And then if I lose that, we're looking for that one above us here. So really crappy resistance will put us below this level again. So you'll be above it, below it, above it, below it, and you're stuck. And then you're back into, I have to wait for market structure break. Otherwise, you're just going to keep getting beat up over this fair value gap here, this inversion. You're back inside it. There's the bottom of it right here. And see, there's nothing down here other than, oh, there's a little fair value gap down here. And see, we're already wicking through that on the way down as well. So no high. You didn't get the high. Traded above it. Traded. Now it's trading below it. And now we're looking for a carrot again. There's your sloppy price action. Okay, so we're back in track with this coming lower now. Mean threshold, held price. Looking for this discount box here to give way. Come on, we want some intention here. Some big, bold candle to come ripping through here. Good. There is finally traded into it here. Open below it. Come back, tapped it. Now I want to see this come through here. Mean threshold. So that was in a bull trap. Mean threshold, held price. No bodies got above it. Let's go get a kicker here. This could wick, just because of this consolidation, this could wick back into these and come lower. Watch that. That was that 5 minute one we're looking for over here for this level. Still holding price. We're looking for this level next on a 1 minute chart. I guess it would be this one here. That is actually included in this one. So you'd have to take the first presentation fair value gap all the way down into here. That whole level. Watch for that to provide some support. So Darren, to be bullish, we need to close above 15 minute fair value gap. Maybe even close above these 830. Well, if I wanted to be bullish, we definitely have to get above here. Yeah, you'd have to get above that 1 minute. The 15 minute chart, you'd have to get above, or the 5 minute chart, it'd have to be above 487. And a 15 minute chart, you'd have to be, or the hourly, you'd have to be above 469. 469, 486, so that's even higher. So you'd have to be above there for bullishness. You'd have to be above here for bullishness. So that 5-minute box we were looking at, really good, holding price, a lot of sloppy chop. We finally traded through this level. It's good. Low taken. I want to see a nice little discount. Oops. I want to see a nice little this is good. This is the kind of speed you want now. Get some intentions of getting through here. Come back, find support at this. Now we've traded a body below that candle, which is a breaker. Come back and give it a revisit here. And get bodies below this level. There's the body below there. I like that. Let's get back up inside that box here, all the way to here. Just give us a retap of that. And I'm going to start loading one on there. It's right off the bottom of this. Now it's really got some drive. It'll just take off here, start running down. But I'm expecting another couple of entries in here. Stop loss will go up here. If I take out that low, I'll move to break even. Because I've only got one on there, so if this starts to take off through these lows here, I'll move to break even, and I want to see that keep going. Come get you some carrot. There you go. I think I took those lows, did I not? Move to pay for the trade. There we go. Eat that carrot. Come on, give me my carrot. Go to the 8:30 candle here now. So we have a stress-free trade on. You're welcome, Hans. So we have first low, second low, and then we're getting into our tips here. Sorry, not our tips, our TGIF Friday. So 21.85. So sorry, 21.185. Yeah, London low is first, then Asian low, then yesterday's New York low. Body trades below this level. We trade back up into that level, like perfect level. Look at that nice, beautiful little tap off of that. Keep coming lower. So you just want to see, keep going lower from here now. See what kind of intentions we've got. Let's just tempt it with some more carrot. Come on lower. It's loving carrot today. Loving the carrot juice. We got some fresh carrots for you. Let's go. So far it's holding. Looking for a run back down in here. So it came back and filled that gap in. Back to this gap here. If we get back above here, look for a run back up into the premium of 851 and see if you can get above that. Oh dear. There, Royal Bank finally hit that 175 we had marked off there. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that's nice. We're gapping up here. Sweet today. Oh, that's not today. It's maybe where are we at now? Does this run away on us? Why do I not have any more in there? Oh, it's a weekly chart, that's why. Let's get back to the daily chart there. That's better. Doesn't matter. That's my area I'm interested in. Let's go. Rip it up. This one pays 20% dividends. Crazy. So I'm going to try and practice today. I'm going to try it again, you guys. I'm going to try to hold my I'm going to try and do a Michael here. I'm going to try and hold this and just let it go. I'm at break even, so I'm willing to throw away $900 for 65 bucks profit. Okay, let's see if we can just let that run. Even though my temptation right now is, if you had more than one on, you could be paying yourself at that low right now, and you're sitting right above this order block here, and you'd be paying yourself right at that low on London's low. But we're going for TGIF today. I'm going down here. So pay yourself, pay yourself. If I can get to this one, I will move to these ones here. This is my downside goal for the day would be right here on an hourly chart. That's 3 something, and we're going to 2 something still. So I want at least 293 on that. Take that low out. Okay, I have to creep it a little bit. I'm going to creep a little bit. See, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, you've already taken out London's low. Look for Asia's low next. Like from box to box, from this premium box to the discount box is right here. So the next level at minimum is 327. So I'll put this at 327 right there. We want at least the carrot here. Asia's lows hit. Pay yourself there. Pay yourself there. I gotta put more on here. I gotta put at least 3 on there so I can show you, like, take 80% of your trade off or take 10% of your trade off here. Pay yourself, move your stop loss, protect yourself. Move mine to here. I don't want to see it get back through this order block here now. Because that would take out reverse here, and that would take out, and then it finally breaks that high. Then we know we've got a structure break to the upside. And when you get a structure break to the upside, then you know you're on the wrong side of it. So you've got 1, 2 levels here that are, if they fail, long before you get to your stop loss, you should be out of that trade. So I'm going to go, next one's going to be above here because I don't want to see that one go. There's the 427. We're hitting right on the edge of that breaker now. Or sorry, their discount box. The bottom of the discount box is sitting right here at 280 something. What is that one? 291. Right there. See, we're above it again already now. So there's the first little change in direction. Get back below it. You don't want to see this tap here and start going higher again now. Come on. That's it. Makes you nervous when you start seeing those little pop-ups there getting through here. this level here. Now you want to see us get through the mean threshold. You don't want to see it stopping here. I don't want to see it stopping there. No, 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 no. You don't want to see it starting to climb back up out of there. You know what? I don't care. We're going to leave it sitting right there and see if it comes back and gets me. It's been a good trade day so far. So I'm going to settle for 500 because I don't want to see this one. First one's given away, then second into this order block, 1, 2, 3 plus close there. We start getting past that mean threshold, then we're probably going to go higher. But that's the potential bull trap, right? If we don't get above here, it's a bull trap. So really you should leave this sitting right here and give up all of that for potential bull trap and say, all right, I'm willing to take a loss there. Or you might go, nope, that's it, I'm out right there. So if you're using a take profit model 3, you're out right here. So we'll see if this holds. If we can withstand a withdrawal, a return back into here. We see the reversal right here. We're giving up the idea that we don't want to see that high get taken, and we want to see a continuation on the downside. So if it does come back and take us out, then take profit model 3. So this is kind of like a good thing to watch here. It's just a demo account, but I want you to see the importance of how not. You got to make a decision here right now where you can get stuck for a take profit model 3. Do you take your profit here as soon as you see that get taken? And now you know I'm going to run back in here. So 50, 62%, 70% optimum trade entry back into this order block. You want to touch it and go lower. If it doesn't mean threshold of the wick, you want to see this stay open. You don't want to see a full fill of this. If you see a full fill, then you start to go now back into that order block's low or it's open. It's macro time now. So you want to see it spool. I want to see this next price leg lower. Now that we've hit this wick, the 50% of that wick, you want to see that hold, come lower. So was this a good gamble here? Do we want to see this roll through this level one more time, find support at it, keep coming lower? Or do you see it start to creep back up through this level, and you say, ugh, we could be actually on a reversal here. So that's the debate you have to have with yourself. So my stop loss is sitting there. And you can't look at all that and you go, oh, look, I was up $1,700 at one point. Now I'm only going to end up with $390. Somebody came up and stuck $390 in your pocket. See, now we're already wicking through this. I'm out. I don't even like to wick through there. So you got to have a point where you turn that off. So that would have got me there. So we saw the reversal here. That's the debate over how much are we willing to give back in your profits. So take profit model 3 would have given you a nice little chunk of change there. If you paid yourself each one of these lows, you would have paid yourself. There's a small portion you would be left gambling with here. So we'll see if this starts to eat through that level. The fact that we've gone through 1, 2, now we're digging into here, 3, all through those levels, you say, no, no, no. That looks like it's going to close above there. And then we got another run back, inside this range here. And what can we come back to? The breaker, which is inside that level we looked at here. We never tapped it here, so we may come back into it here. I'm looking for a reversal here, like a run up, catch a BISI, come back into the BISI, and then continue going lower. No body above here yet. We have got a wick, so it would have taken me out had I had my stop loss sitting here anyway. So I managed to squeak another couple $100 out of that. So now to get back in sync below this, you have to get below this level here. If we get a body above here, then we're looking for a run back inside this range again, potentially all the way back up here. Oh yeah, there's probably there was lots of reversals in there on a 15-second chart. Reverse, reverse, break the high, body gets above here, come back, tap it right there, continue to push higher. If a body breaks that high, look for a tap on that, continuation on the upside. We have no body getting below here yet. Keep coming higher. So you saw the debate. We saw the reversal already, and then that's how much you're willing to give back. Now you may have been looking at the money over here, but you have to start looking at what's the theory behind, is this going to go lower? Am I gambling on that going lower? Am I willing to give up all that profit just to find out that I'm on the wrong side of it? Knowing full well right here, it started showing you you're on the wrong side. I'm going to go back in this range. So if you want, you can start asking yourself the question of, I saw the reversal. I'm out of the trade. I'm going to wait until I get a break back below here. So if this runs back up into here and I don't get a reversal off of here, then I'll wait and then catch a reversal back here and I can get back in all along again. And it's like saying I paid myself down and then I paid myself down again. So that's your gamble right there. Or it's like, forget it. I'm going to take profit model 3. I'm out and I'll wait. If it starts to trade back into here and I can get a reversal back on that, then I'll get back into the trade above me to go short again. As soon as I see an opportunity, if I see any opportunity for it to come back against me, I'm out. That could be a steadfast rule for you, right? So for the sake of staying in and being greedy and saying, I want more, you just say, I'm out. Wait for a retracement into here. Do I get that reversal? Do I get a continuation? Or do I trade back through this level on the downside close? Take this out, come back inside this one and this one. Then I can get short again to go low. Otherwise, we're waiting for this to break on the upside on a close. And then look for these two candles as support to come higher. A stuck trade on Telegram, entered 3 short, 444 turtle soup and excited in the gap. Then Asia completely out, beautiful trade, and listening to Darren help me to have confidence to hold down. Good for you, Ollie. Good for you, buddy. Yes. Give you a little shot to the shoulder. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Jean-Paul, incredible bounce off that Thursday 3 a.m. Sibi high. 1 hour. The 1 hour Sibi high. Yeah, right here. That's the discount box. That's why you pay yourself at the discount box. So you would have had a portion right there. Actually, right there. You would have paid yourself right there, a big chunk. And then you would, if it would have traded back against you, you're like, oh, I'm so glad I paid myself on the way down. And I paid myself at the discount box. And look at the reaction you've got off of that discount box back up into the premium box. Sorry about that. That's why that boxing is such a beautiful thing, man. Boxing is a beautiful thing. Vicious sport, but it's wonderful for trading. Come back into this level right here. You got this candle here as well. That's a bullish candle. You've traded above it. Right there. you could freeze on that, leave that piece open, and start going higher. Wouldn't it be delicious with a market maker buy model? Yeah. Let's see you go higher from there now. I like that. Leave it open. Keep going. Keep going. Let's see 11 o'clock. Take out 10 o'clock's high. Just run up there and take that out. You still got area to play with here and here. There's still upside to play with. Just still go bearish. We still got to get through this breaker first. If you like the level of detail that we're giving you today and you're new to our channel, by all means subscribe. We're here every day. And just here to help you get good at your price action. Hit the notification bell. We'll let you know when we're in town doing our thing. And or you can join our community on Telegram. We got awesome traders in there. It's great people, smart people. Yeah. Cam Model 1. Return back into a Cam Model 1. Remember Cam Model 1, 2, and 3? No more than this guy right here. There's your Cam Model 1 so far. Watch this take this low out. Get below this little breaker right here. And then we get back in sync with going lower. So now we've got a change in direction. No break in structure below here yet, but watch for a tap in here. So don't get caught in a bear trap just yet until we actually see a body get below here and take this candle out. So now we're retapping it. That's a good sign. Nice wick off of there. Keep coming lower. You can come all the way up into here or fill the fair value gap, 396, and then come lower. So just wait for it right now and just see how it's going to act. If we trade back through this level on a close, then wait for structure shift here. Use this candle for support to keep coming higher. But this could be the next leg down. Confirmation is taking this out down here at 349. Bear trap. Gotta wait for a body. I tell you that there's a wick below that low. Look at the low on that candle. You'll see it's 77.50, and this one is low as 77. So it's a little 150, half a handle below that level. And then finally, that would just wick below that, no bodies, and then caught you in a bear trap if you were trying to go short there. See how it traded below that? You go, I don't want to be a bear trap. When you're that close inside the range, you want to see it close. But tap that and roll over. Now, as soon as it starts to climb through here, you go, I'm on the wrong side. Your stop loss would have got hit here. While you wait, small little range, you already maximized that all-in-one candle here to come back inside that range. There's nothing to trade off there, maybe on a 15-second or a 1-second chart. But high taken, no body yet. Don't get caught in a bull trap until we get a body above this level. Preferably a fair value gap above there. See this one here now? That low's been taken. There's your reverse. You want to see it trade back into it right there. or wait for that candle to get taken. When I first started watching you, the thing that struck me was that you used the close of the candle where Michael uses the wicks a lot of times. Respecting the body of the candle has helped me immensely. Good. I'm glad it helps you, Peter. It's important to know where it closes, because that, to me, the wicks can do the damage, right? If Michael, like Michael claims, and as we've all seen many times, Michael talks about the wicks can do the damage. You really want to say, I don't want to see, if the wicks are doing the damage, the wicks are kind of pointing the direction. I always look at the wicks as, are they pointing the direction of where they want price to go? So do I get a big wick up there and say, and then the body's closed just above it? And I go, okay, that wick's pointing the direction for me, because the close is saying, I'm not just sweeping the highs, I'm also taking the highs on a close up. My intention is to push higher. So where it closes tells me in the confirmation, and the wick tells me intention, if that makes any sense. So now we still don't have a body above here. See how the bodies are literally closing on that wick's high? And now we're back into here, and now we're wicking through that one again. And we don't want to see that. We want to see it, if at best, you want to see it tap that perfectly and leave. See the wicks here? It's wicking through the damage. It's doing some damage because we never got a body above here. So a bull trap versus a bear trap. This was a bear trap. That's a bull trap. Now, and so you've got to wait for confirmation above the high and confirmation below the low. Consolidation, like this kind of crap, right? We have, here's an example. Body gets above the highs and you go, great, it's going higher. It's already taken the highs. Then all of a sudden you go, okay, now it's coming back to tap this. If this fair value gap, it gives way, I'm on the wrong side of it. So as soon as you see this, you say, why isn't it going higher? You said as soon as it taps, goes a body above that, comes back, taps it and leaves. That's what you want. But if you see this here, you go, I'm on the wrong side of it. If it trades below it, taps it, continues going lower. Where am I inside this range? At 50%, you'll find that that's 50% of that range. And then you go, if it gets back through this level on a close, and that's where I was telling you, we're going higher, then all of a sudden it switched up on us again and then went whipping below us. And we're like, oh, no, I'm on the wrong side. So just using that as a rule, then you go, what's the last candle? And I've said this in the past, but I'll reiterate it again. When you get a body above this level, you look for this candle. And if it's really close to the high, you have to use the mean threshold as well as this. If it's literally occupying the same candle. If this was way down here somewhere and you had lots of candles to go through before you broke that high, that's a different story. But if the candle that makes the high also occupies the BISI, you want to use the mean threshold as well as this to clear that, to look for a run higher. So we ran to the mean threshold. We did not close above it. And you're so close to the high here already, and like this candle creates the high with the fair value gap. You've got to take the mean threshold with it as well, because they're just so close, right? So you've got to use that as a safety feature. I want to see, not only do I want to see that get closed above, I want to see that mean threshold get closed above to run the high. And when you got such a small candle like that, you could even say, no, it's so close, I want to see that break market structure for me to go higher. So you have to develop rules around that. See how this one here, its mean threshold, if you break this on the downside, it's such a big candle that you can go, okay, I can trade back into that with a mean threshold sitting right here. So I've got a lot of play versus this one here. Its mean threshold is that close versus mean threshold is down here. It's a lot bigger. So you got more playroom to say, if I get a body through here, mean threshold, I could trade to a mean threshold and be sure that I want to see it come back into that. If it closes below here, uses that for support to then come lower. You can't really do that here without a wick running through and taking you out. So just kind of screen capture that and write that as a screen capture for yourself, and describe that. Go back into your charts and back test it, and you'll see that you have to look for that mean threshold to go as well when it's that close and that small. So you bring the thing that struck really close. Help me immensely. Pullback was in the middle of the 11 a.m. macro and should continue north to the 1 minute fair value gap. So we've got this 10:30. What are you looking for, Peter? Is it Peter? No, TP. Pullback was to the middle of the 11 a.m. candle. 11 a.m. right here. So we're inside here. Slight wick through it. Look at the mean threshold here. What we were just describing over here. Look at how close we are here. So you got a body above it. Now you want to see this hold price here. And you've got overlap. One that says, I want to see this go higher. So you want to see it come back into here. Leave this little portion open. Tap it and go. It's come back and filled this already. So it's traded below this level. And it's trading below this level. So you want to see it run this liquidity out here. Nothing is super rigid and has intent to get out of here. Remember, we traded above that level. You want to see it come back, tap it, and leave. It started doing that here. You think, great, pay yourself at that first level. Now all of a sudden it's starting to switch up on you. Trades through that level. We've taken out a high, reverse. You don't get a chance to get in on it, and it's taken out the low. Now you go, I want to see it come back to this level and then continue going lower. It popped just above it. Watch the mean threshold of that candle. This level here, traded through it. Now you want to see these equal lows get taken now. This one's holding. A deeper run back in here. So I want to see a market structure shift here. I want to see this body get through here, not just a wick. See how we just had a body sitting on those lows? I want to see a full body break here with intention, not just a little tiny close on it. Trade back up inside this level right here. We can get this right up into here. Come on, push. This is a retap of the BISI. I want to see it just creep up into there. I'm just going to go with a short there. I don't want to see it get back through here or here. So my stop loss will go right here. That's what my intention is. And notice I have not neglected one piece of the rule. There's not been a body below here yet. So I could get punished here. If we get through this level, it could punish me and take me out here. And we're through the mean threshold of this candle. So another reason for wait for a body to get down here. This is a gamble now that this is going to hold. And I'm just staying above it. So I'm looking for precision here, right? I'm looking for a precise tap of that candle on an 11, on a Tibbs, and I want to see that kick off of here and come back down. The fact that it's see how it's hovering there, that took me out. Not the level I'm looking for. Precision, didn't get it. Make sure you got all your rules intact, right? Make sure all the rules are intact. Body must get below there. So you can see what happens if you neglect a piece of your rules. And I didn't do it deliberately to show you that breaking the rules gives you that kind of failure. I was looking for precision there. I didn't get it. So if it rolls over again, consolidation, not fun. But that's the kind of level of precision you want to look for. Without that rule, you can see why it took you out. Got to get a body. That close that you were looking for. Ollie, I think it was it Ollie or Peter? Peter. Were you talking about the close? See how the wicks took out the low? You want to see a body take that for confirmation to go lower. That's why it's important for close. Body traded above it. Come back, find support at it. Go higher. So you're looking for these highs to get taken out now. We've swept the lows. Ran through that level. Ran through the premium level. Come back, found support at it. You want to see it come back inside here. And we're talking about precision. There's still not precision there. There's a immediate rebalance right here. So we could come to here. Here to here. There's the first one. Look through right here and then go higher. Okay, and there's going higher right off here. Then take out the highs. Got to get a body above here, so inside this small range here, the boxes are overlapping right now. Immediate rebalance. Come back, tap it. Look for a run back up into the premium portion. There's the premium. And you're going to get a body above here again now. Use this for support to push higher. Back to crap. Let's see if we can find something else. There's our discount box we're looking for in sugar. It's hit that line that we're looking for. The next one down is, so we hit that level. Next one down, I'm looking for here. See if we can tap that next box there in sugar. Back up in the premium box here, discount, premium. Look at that, all in one candle. You tap that right on the bottom of it right there. Box, ding, ding, done. And you're in there again, back down. I want to see if this closes below here again. We're going to start running these lows out one more time in coffee. Looking for down here was our live cattle. Got a nice little drop already into this level. So we can see that wick into here. I want to see this start pushing out of here now. I don't want to see that come back down into here again. I want to see that turn into a wick right here and start moving higher. I want to see corn push through this level here on the downside and start pushing for lower prices now. And the little piggies in the last day. I want to see that start climbing higher too. Let's oil up too. If you're waiting for reversal right here and here and here, so if you're including all of this, so watch these closely on your chart. All of this from here to here is the reverse, change in direction, right? We have a market structure, or we have a low taken. We have a market structure shift. There's a little fair value gap down here even. Right here's what we're tapping. We're into that. Change in direction. Wait for market structure shift. If you can't get in on this as a reverse for a run back inside this range, that one leaves, does not give you an opportunity to get in. This one takes out this one and this one on the upside. It literally closes on it and you go to yourself, doop, tap that. I'm reaching for that high. When you're that close and you've already taken out the mean threshold, you say, I want to reach for those highs. It gaps up literally right on the high and then runs higher. You go, if we can get back and retap this, I'm looking for higher prices. I'm looking for this premium box up here. Comes back, gives you a perfect entry right off that for continuation to the upside. So as soon as it comes back and gaps onto that right there, so you see that, you go, ooh, I do not want to see a body close below there. And if it does, I want to see it just tap here and leave. So you want to see it get, this candle's got to get above that level. It gets above it, comes back, finds support at it one more time, right there, and then continues to go in higher. So you may say to yourself, you know what? I've got a reversal here. And this old thing, if I could see that tap there, that'd be great. Now, if I could see it just clear this and use that as support, that might right there might be your, okay, I'm safe to go higher now. So that's the confirmation, the safety one that gives you precise tap and go. That's the kind of thing you're looking for way over here on this crapsville that we're playing in here. That's the kind of precision you want to see. I want to see that high get taken. Great. Now I want to see it. Oh, now I've got a fair value gap forming here. I do not want to see that fair value gap, this area, whole area get traded below from that candle's high to this candle's low right here. I don't want to see that get through that level on a close, which is, I want to see that stop there. So put your entry in here. I do not, and your stop loss would be sitting here if you're that bold. And it doesn't break there. But if you say, well, I just want to see it get back through here one more time. If it can get back and tap that on that candle, good. It's confirming we still want to go higher. There's that little reverse direction here as well. Come back, find support at that one, as well as bend the top of this, the BISI. And there, right there is your confirmation candle. There is your entry candle with precision. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for. That's the kind of stuff you want to see, you guys. Choppy. You want to see this continue. See how the mean threshold is kind of holding price. We have no bodies getting below here yet. So you're in the breaker and this little guy right here. So we're still stuck inside that discount box. And the next discount box hasn't even been hit yet. So you're stuck in gold right now. And we're bouncing back and forth between these two over and over and over again. So Bitcoin's in some crap. DAX is finding some support off of here. So you want to see it get back through here. Look for premium. American dollars getting some strength again. So that's going to drive through. We talked about the pound taking the lows, and it's taking the lows now. Euro's taking the lows. American dollar's climbing higher. So if we're finding support off of these levels now, mean threshold should give way, find some support here, and start pushing up into this breaker here. And then it's a little price imbalance up here. You want to see it get into. Again, you got consolidation. So we're going to see a displacement, right? We want to see, it's okay to see consolidations. We want to see expansion here with a big candle expanding the direction. And we want to see if our downside objective is this low, these relative equal lows below you. You want to see a bold expansion and you want to see it rip through here. Come down, nice little reverse, come back into this candle's low, leave a portion open and start tearing through this little guy down here, this 830. So you get through the 830, come back to it. See how the 830 is in line with a little discount array for continuation on the downside. Your CAM 1 model is still holding, albeit a long time. It's still holding. We've not come back up to that little CAM 2, CAM 3 model inside that zone there. Now, if we run this wick up into here, look for a punch into that little area right there, and then see if it comes back down. And that would be right for 12 o'clock too. As long as you don't get a body above here, I'd even be okay to see a run back up into this wick. Just a big power wick up there. Clean out all these people that want to go short. And then all these people that want to go long, wick back, take them out, and then continue taking them offside. Anybody have a specific chart you want me to look at, or while we're waiting for this expansion to occur, is there any specific chart you want me to look at, and or asset class you want me to look at? I'll be more than happy to look something while we're waiting for this to break out of here, because I know it can be pretty boring watching it going back and forth and studying price action in here if you're just looking for premium arrays to give way and discount area. So if you're looking at this kind of box in here, you're looking at premium box overlap to discount box down here. Nothing nobody wants me to look at. Nothing. How many assets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 52. I give you 52 different assets. Yes, please. Yes, indeed. 52 assets we go through every day. I didn't realize it was that much, but there's 52 different assets I give you guys every day here. So ES, hourly, this is the level you want to see TP right here. It's a fair value gap because we have not traded through it yet. The wicks don't count. Got to get a body through there and then trade back into it and go lower for it to be an inversion. So it's a take prop. That's a fair value gap. You're just reclaiming it multiple times. You want to see it market structure shift below here. Take out this discount box. I've already ran from premium to discount. This little discount box, if you really want market structure to shift to the downside, you want to see this get taken on the downside on a close and then come back and use this level to go lower. We can use this breaker right here that takes out these highs. You don't want to see that breaker get taken to the upside. So you want to see this down, come back up inside here, no more than a wick getting through here, which would be the mean threshold of this candle as well, or this wick that would line up, and then continuation on the downside. So you want to see breakthrough that wick's consequent encroachment, which would also be this fair value gap here on the downside, find support here and go lower, and you're running for 58.85 on the downside here. And if you can get through that, then we're looking for this run lower. Bottom of the hour. Does that make sense? That's on the hourly level. So from what we were pointing out this morning, you want to see market structure shift through here, come back, find support at that. It went lower, market structure shift. We were talking about here, you want to see it get through here. It went through there, came back inside that level, and this, no bodies got through that and continued to go lower. Swept the lows now. Ideally, you want to see it go sweep the low, come back up inside this level and hold price, but it didn't. It ripped right back through it again. We have a close above this level, and now you're back inside here. So you're bouncing around inside this fair value gap, and you're in the middle of this range here. So you want to see this accelerate through here. This immediate rebalance now is the premium level. That's your discount. Sorry, this is your discount portion, I think. Let's see where that's sitting. There's really nothing in here. That's already in the premium portion. So this immediate rebalance, you want to see it get through 944 on a close and get above here. Get a market structure shift and then start running back up, take this high. So, but this could end up being a bear trap, a bull trap on you if we do not close above 944, which is also through 50% of this wick or this order block here, right? So 944, watch right there. It just tapped off of it now. See the kind of reaction? You just tap it. And now are we going to hold it and come off of it? Trade through it, get above here, find support at this, and start running back up into that range. What have I got left above me here from a premium perspective? I'm looking at this breaker inside the fair value gap here. Fair value gap, this little breaker. This little breaker takes out that high. That one takes out that high. That little box, we'll see if that one gives way for the upside. That goes, then look for higher prices. You're stuck inside this mess here right now. Tim Tam, I'm in Zoom. Zoom. Okay, let's have a look at Zoom. Tell me that's an ETF. Or not an ETF. Tell me that's one of them cryptocurrency things. I'm trying to find one that's got some space on the stock. I'm not working. So you said it's this one is $, ZM. Zoom Communications, this one right here. Let's have a look at this one for you. Ooh, I hope you're in this way down here. This would be nice, lovely, off the old highs here. Sweep the lows, reversal. Look at that imbalance right there. Imbalance. Pops up it, comes back down. Look at that perfect tap. Oh, what a delicious run. And then you got a nice little run up and you're in the premium box way up here. So you go from there to there. You close above that, look for these highs. That's on the daily chart. So Tim Tam, nice little run. You got in at $70. Oh, the Tammer, Tim Tammer. Got the jammer. Yes. Nice one, Tim. Tam. I like it. Like you couldn't have asked for, like you're literally, the most perfect one would have been 69.72 and you got right there. It's $70. You couldn't have asked for a better trade, man. Good for you. So if you're looking for internal range liquidity, you buy here, you look right there and you say, if this level here gets taken to the upside, and you draw right there to there, and you go, oh, look, if I can get above that level on a close right there, let me make this bigger so you guys can see that this is, this shit works on all asset classes. I don't, Zoom Communications, stock, not an ETF, just it's some little company or big company. I don't know. But anyway, there's the perfect entry. That's the perfection that you're looking for. And then it runs all the way up in there. So you pay yourself perfect there, perfect out right there. Then you say to yourself, I'm going to wait now to see if this level gets taken to the upside on a close. It does. High's not taken yet. That's the kind of close above. You go, good. Now, if it comes back and taps that level, I'm going to go back in long, which is where you got out here. So it hasn't really, you've just got confirmation that it wants to go higher. So you go, my stop loss is going to sit just below the low here. And you go, I'm going to go long on that. Again, you're back in it and out of it at the same spot. And you can continue your trade on for a premium level. You can pay yourself here, pay yourself here, pay yourself here. Then you do the same thing again that you did here. You go, I wait. If I can get a close above that, come back and tap it. I'm looking for a run higher. Given you have to have a deeper stop loss on this one, you'd have to be way back here. But if you see a reversal going on inside here, get out before it comes back to you. Delicious. Well done. Nice for you, Tam. I got around $70. I think it could go into the $300. Do you think it could run into the 300s? Tam, way up here? Dude. I have no idea that it's going to go that way. Even if I was on a weekly chart, let me look at this on a weekly chart. You're looking for it to go way back up and reclaim its old glory. Jeepers creepers. You're reaching way too many PD arrays for me. Right now, its weekly objective is hitting the premium box. If that closes on a weekly above that, and you come back into this weekly level right here, you do not want to see it get below 82.59. You want to see that fine, and I mean, it's got to have some bold move now. Close above that, come back, find support at this, then run that high and that high. And then that Tim, I would be aiming for over here on a weekly level. I'd be looking for that. I would not be looking for $300. I know somebody who does this, and it's a ridiculous way to think, to be honest with you. To aim for way up here at 300 and some odd dollars, and you're in a consolidation where it's just sitting at the bottom here, and you think this is the time it's fun. Like when there were people here that were going, oh yeah, that's going to $300 now. That's like saying this was going to $300. Yeah, it's going. And then all of a sudden it rolled all the way back over, it came back down again. You go, oh, well, not quite there yet. What makes you think this is going to be a $300 run? You're way overshooting your PD arrays. Take them one step at a time, man. One step at a time. And if you come back to me in 6 years from now, when it finally makes its way back up there and you say, see, Darren, I told you it was going to get there. Good for you. Good for you. Right now, I don't see, I see you've just maxed out from that reversal here. It traded above this level. You didn't even get on a weekly level. You didn't get a chance to get on it here. You didn't get a chance to get on it here. That high's taken. You didn't get a chance to get the high, and you went straight to the premium array, which means these have not been tapped yet. So if this rolls over here and now comes back down, what levels do you think it's going to reach for that it never gave you an opportunity to get on here? Now somebody may say, well, that's just bold. That's just going to keep going higher. Let's hope it does. If it does, it should close above that level right there. Come back, find support at it, and then continue pushing for the highs. If it runs straight through this level on the high with a big bold candle, creates a fair value gap, then I'd say take 50% of it all the way to here and then keep going higher. If you're in a nice long run right here and you're willing to leave that at $70 entry and let it run now, move yourself into your stop loss into break even plus the cost of some trade and let it sit. Maybe you may luck out in a couple of years and it'll rip right back up there. I hope it does for you, man. I just don't see it yet. I don't see your $300 winner chicken dinner yet. Watch this tomorrow. Just go bam, and it just shoots right up here. And Tam's got a hit order out on me. I'm not saying sell it. I'm just saying keep your eye on that. We get a close above that on the weekly. What's a monthly look like? Monthly, here's a beautiful thing to see on a monthly. Consolidation, displacement, cam model 1 to the entry here. Watch this for cam model 2. If we go from here to that low right there, that high to that low, cam model 2, 50% right there. That's a cam 2 entry on a monthly chart to go higher. So for the last 2 months, you could have been on that at $65 right off of a cam 2. Isn't that delicious? Just dipped into that, like Michael would have seen a run back into the institutional order flow entry drill right there on a monthly chart. Just tap below it as if this, imagine this was 1 minute candles. We're just watching it break out of here, come back and just tap into that level right there and then continue going higher. That's a monthly chart, you guys. Same kind of setup on a Zoom communications. So this is a beautiful run. So I'm thinking maybe, oh, I don't know, up here around $300. Yeah, right here, $300. It's going there for sure, man. Even if it was 50% of this range, if you said, okay, $50%, it's $230. It's a retap of that old low right there. Do it. No, I'm kidding. Do what you want to do. But for you now, you want to see a market structure break. So this month, you want to see it close up above here, like up here, come back down, find support at that level on a monthly level. And then I'd say, oh, you might actually have something here. Your next market structure shift, if you can get above $124 on a market structure shift with a close on a monthly chart, and then it comes back and taps that, hold that mother. Hold that mother and let her run. Then I'd be looking for 50% of that for sure. I'd hold that for years. If you break that structure there on a big bold candle on a monthly chart, oof, catch her, leave her alone, man. Let it run, let her buck. You might actually have yourself a stellar trade there. Not that you haven't already got yourself a nice little runner. That's already 20% of your trade already. Anyway, that's my little analysis of that Zoom Communications. Thanks for bringing that to us, Tim Tam. I'm going to keep that down there just so we can kind of look at that now. And I'm going to put it on a daily chart. And we're going to root for you. If you're still looking for your $300 run, we're rooting for you. So you want to hold it. Yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. Just know right now you're in that, just know right now you're in the premium portion of that range. So unless you break out of that range, God damn it. I didn't need that one. You're up in that premium portion of that range. So if that hits this level, stops and reverses on you and starts coming back down, you're doing the same thing I was telling you about that I just went through in one of my other trades, one of my last trades there, which was how much are you willing to give up of your profits to see a return back into a potential high here for that to go higher? Or are you just going to get caught in a bull trap and it rolls over and comes back down on you again? I'm not telling you to sell it. I'm not telling you to do anything with it, but I'm just saying be careful. If you start to see a reversal here on the daily chart, come back into that high getting taken, runs that high out, rolls over and starts coming back down, look for that reversal. Look for the hourly, 4 hour, and then say, I could be coming back into that range and how much of your profits you're willing to give up. Just something to be aware of, that's all. Thanks for bringing that. I appreciate that. That was fun. It's a fun little, you might have yourself a nice little run there, Tim. We'll keep an eye on that and cheer you on. ES just took New York's AM highs. ES just took the highs on a close. Remember, we want to see it get above here. This one's taken. We've come back, found support. This one here is taken. There's no come back and find support. So you want to see a body get above here now. Find support at that and look for that upside box. This hourly, you want to see it close above here. Come back, find support at this to run higher. NQ's finally running. We broke out above. There's your displacement candle. There's your CAM model 1 entry right here. And then a continuation. So we're waiting for a displacement. There's your displacement. Come back, find support. Nice. Premium box up here. We've hit the premium box. So get your leverage for premium. You hit your premium. So now what we're looking for a 12 o'clock run on this liquidity. Looking for a run on liquidity. There's the mean threshold on the 5 minute. There's a little pool sitting above us here. Sure makes you glad you finally got out here, right? You see how that would have been such a delicious payday here had you had multiple trades, pay yourself, moving your stop loss accordingly, watching the take profit model 3. all that paying yourself all the way down to here, you would have paid yourself perfectly. Take profit model trade, close out. We talked about that would have happened. We're willing to give that back. It traded above it. We're definitely on the wrong side of it. Using the order block or breaker now to finally hold price. It held all inside that breaker and finally went higher. Now we'll see if that premium array holds. That premium box. Tim, if that gets to $300, you got to tell us where you are because we're coming to your house for beers. Watch him be like this 15-year-old trading wizard. Then tell your parents we're coming to your house for a party. Hey, Dad, these are all my friends. We're inviting them over. We just made thousands of dollars. We're inviting them over for beers to celebrate. Party at Tim's place. Look at that, right off that 4 a.m. too, hey? 4 a.m. lines up perfectly inside our premium box. We have a reverse, trade below, come back up inside it, keep coming lower. There's nothing in here except for this. Wait for this breaker that takes out this high, this to get taken to the downside, use it as support to come lower. Yeah. Tim's got to get a bigger house to support all his internet buddies that come over. You can rent the Palace of Versailles. We were watching that, a little video on that yesterday. That place is massive. The opulence that is there and the parties that went on there hundreds of years ago. Now, that is a place to host a party there, Tim. Did you catch a crude oil trade? Oh, you did catch a crude. A crude, crude. There you go. Look, this high is taken on a 5-minute chart. Trade above it, come back inside this breaker. Nicely traded back inside, go higher. Did you catch that, Tim? Or Craig? I only buy crude. I only buy crude, the best kind of crude. The crude, yes. You buy it. Did you buy it right off the breaker? At $62. You're in, but not perfect. You're perfect to me, Craig. You're perfect to me, buddy. And all your little imperfections. We love you anyway, man. Look at this here. I just want to show you this. Take these two candles, and you go, brr. What do we hit right here? You see that? 62.06. Remember, I always keep telling you guys, I don't want to see these two candles or the breaker, half the breaker get traded through. I want to see it get tapped and then leave with intention. That is precision, you guys. That is what you're looking for. 62.06. Look at this candle right here. What's its low? Look right here. 62.06. That is the perfection you are looking for. Delish. Now, if I just went body to body, and I don't like body to body, I like wick to wick, you're still 52% or 50%. I like to take the whole thing. When I'm looking at the breaker, I like to use the whole candle, wick to wick. A lot of times when I'm looking at a breaker, I only like to use the mean threshold. When this one here, I like to use the whole thing, just as a safety. So usually put one tick below the low of the candle, in case you're on the wrong side of it. Look at that. Perfect. How perfect is that? That was a perfect setup for a long on that's a perfect long in oil right there with no drawdown. And where we had headed for 62.86, 62.76 to 62.86. Bought the puke. I never don't understand the puke. That must be a retail term. It's like I just buying a bucket of vomit. That's all I keep thinking. It's like, ew, why would you want to take that trade? That trade probably really stinks. Oh, puke is a hard sell-off. Like this, you buy into this. Well, now you know if you get a puke with a breaker, break the puke, break the puke. Or you say, if you get a puke with a return to a breaker, and then you want to be extra cautious. So let's say, yeah, you say, okay, Darren, how do I know that that 50% is going to hold? You're right. Let's say we're just saying, I want to see it tap it and leave. And if it starts to leave, I look for the first opportunity to catch a long right here. So do this as a confirmation. So you're looking for confirmation on confirmation. How's that? So if that's our level we're looking for, that's 62.06, that perfect entry. If you don't want to take that because you think, what if it was puking and vomiting and dehydrating you because it's going down, it's vomiting so much that it keeps going lower. That's the level you want to see it hold. You go, now that it's hit it, I just wait for a confirmation candle. So I see a sweep below the low. I see a new change in direction. If I get a body that trades above this, I'll take this as my entry. So 62.17, after confirmation that 62.06 was my entry, I look for a 1 minute confirmation to say, yes, that was the level I'm reaching for. And now I'm looking for continuation. Or you may say, you know what? I'm still not content yet. I want to see this. I want to see a break above that high. If I get a body break that high and I come back into that high, I'm now going to take that as my long. Okay, take that as your long. So you've got 1, you're looking for the perfect entry. 2, you're looking for a confirmation. 3, you're looking for ultra confirmation. Now you keep going. So even if you got in at 62.26, which is 20 cents away from this entry, 62.26 is up here. Then you go, I'm good now. I can keep going. So you got 3 confirmations to confirm that if you've got the patience to say, yeah, my puke is over. I've taken some Pepto. I'm good. I'm feeling a little firmer. And now, now I can keep going higher. It feels firm. It's not full on puke anymore. What am I looking for, Tim? A TGIF in what? In crude? Is there a TGIF in crude? Well, that's Monday. And that's yesterday. So we've already gone through Monday. So that's the low of the week is on Thursday. Yesterday, that's the high of the week. So we're already back beyond 50%. So relative equal highs. I'd be looking for a pop above here. If you can get above 63.13. We're looking for a run into these equal highs above us here. I do like that bounce off the discount though. Hey, look at that. Ping. It's a beautiful thing when you're looking for it. So stay golden. You don't want to be you want to look at this level here. You don't want to see that get taken on the downside, Craig. That candle there is your support candle. Wait, if you're going to do a take profit model 3 and wait for these bissies to get taken on the reverse side, then that's a close out your trade if you get the bissy taken out. So if you're sitting down here at 62.40, you wait for that to keep going higher, create another fair value gap, then sit below here at 62.48, then wait for the next, always look for the next structure break. Stay below the structure break. NQ. That's what I'm anticipating. Yeah, I still want to see NQ hit our TGIF. That breaker is still holding, or that this breaker, but this premium box is still holding. The 4 a.m. still holding. We have traded below this level. We've traded back into that level. Now we're taking this on a close, and we've traded all the way back up into the premium box. I want to see this come lower now. For me, I got to get back below here, or you get back in alignment with that. I just feel like it might want to make a run up here for lunch before going back lower and then accelerating through lunch, because we've done a lot of work through here. So if you get a run up here, you want to see a real big rejection through here at lunchtime or after lunch. You want to see it really accelerate down into this TGIF. Does that make sense? You want it, if we're just going to waffle here for some more, give you that false impression we want to go higher, hit that 830 or just before 830, and then just start gunning it all the way back down. And again, I don't want to marry the idea, but if we run out these equal highs above us and just rip it down, that would bring us back into that 50% of that wick, which is sitting right there at 509. That'd be just enough to run this out here. So I'm going to put that as a level. Let's just double check that, make sure. That'll be 510. 510.50. Right there. So we're looking right there at 510. Right there, 510.50. That's 50% of that wick. That'd be just enough to kind of throw that off. I haven't done a lot of trades today. I think I've only got 3 trades in today. 3 trades. 3 trades. That was yesterday's finish. I did a gold trade, didn't work out. I think gold, I was looking for this little run up into here. I just wanted to see if I can catch this premium box here, and it just didn't hit it for me. I think it was just short of that. I think that was the trade. Yeah. I wanted to see it get right into that level, and it came back and took me out, I think. Yeah. Didn't run up there. Got me out before it hit it. So still looking for this level now. You've closed above it. Find some support at this. Start running for this high, and then the premium box is above us here. I'm looking at this level right here. See if that holds and starts going higher. Okay, I think that's going to be it for me, you guys, until I see something this afternoon. The market on the close on a Friday. We get a little glass off here happening after 1 o'clock. Look for 130. The macro at 130, 150. And then let's see if we can get into a nice little reversal. See if you get a TGIF out of that. Otherwise, it's still high resistance. Keep your stick on the ice. Be real careful. Don't take any wild swings at the market here. Keep your leverage really low because you can get your butt handed to you. And we'll be back with you either on Telegram here this afternoon, or I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. You guys have an awesome weekend. If there's anything you want me to look at quick before I leave, shoot me up in the comments section. I'll give you about a minute for that. And then if not, keep studying, keep working your levels, and follow your rules. Follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you'll get beat up in here. See you in August. Oh, you're going to be gone for a while? I'm not leaving yet. I still got another week here, another week and a bit. So I'll see you guys on Monday, which is the 19th. Yes. Not yet. Not yet, Tim. You get me for another week, man. You get at least another week. So support, trading above it, find support at this level here. We found support at that level. They're all overlapping now. So again, high resistance. Look for higher prices. I'm looking for those highs to get taken all the way up to 469 or this high right here. That's our wick high. So that would be my extreme would like to see it go to. And a big sell-off. A quick run this afternoon, because from that 500 all the way down to our TGIF, that's a 300. to 400 handle drop this afternoon. Believe me, it can happen on a Friday. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. If you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe, like, notify button. We'll let you know when we're in, and we're happy to have you, happy to help you out any way I can with your charts. And if you had a specific stock you're kind of wrestling with right now and you're not sure how to handle it, pop it in. You know, we've got lots of people here who are willing to give you a hand with it and help you out to make an informed decision. Not a professional buy or sell decision, but a little more informed opinion that we can give you on your specific levels. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys on Telegram this afternoon, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a safe weekend. Be kind to each other. Be safe. Don't add to the crap that's out there in the world. Be kind to each other. Take care of each other. Love your family. Spend some time with your family. And I'll see you guys on Monday.